Every time it comes to a milestone, before I log in, I try to remember what it was last time. And I'm failing epically. I think it was 2050 days played, but I cannot remember what the Evergreen cache was, because there is, sadly, 3 of them. Since... Ooh. I'm trying to remember what that was, because they changed pretty much everything about it, didn't they? From day 1000 onwards, it's the Evergreen cache. It starts A, then goes B, then goes C, and then turns around and starts A, B, C. I've been on this many times on how different ways this can be ran to make it slightly better for people who are, well, best way to put it is 2,100 days into it. Ba-boom! So it's Evergreen Cache A. 3 Forma, 4 weapon slots. Now, where were they when the Sisters of Porvos went live? I should choose that. I don't... Again, this is what I mean by certain little things about the Evergreen Cache rewards and everything else that should be changed by the time you are double what this starts at, because from day 1050 onwards, you get the Evergreen Cache every 50 days that goes A, B, C, A, B, C, A, B, C, A, B, C, all the way up to, yep, we're back onto A, and you get to choose one of them. One of the things I have mentioned is it would be great if you could pick up 2. Or by this point, all 3. Click, click, click. Have all 3. That would be amazing. Because this would be the only way I get a hold of those, because I don't build those anymore. And Forma is incredibly useful. By the time you get to this point, there is only Forma you would take, and that's only because Sisters of Porvos came out and basically cleared everybody out of weapon slots and Forma. But because Sisters of Porvos came out, and I know I had to actually buy weapon slots, I'm going to do the unthinkable here. Out of these 3 rewards, you already know what I'm going for, by the way, 3 Exilus adapters would be very useful in time, because, well, I don't think I gave one to Ureli or to Sevagoth, even though technically I haven't done videos on either of those at this point. Ureli is simply down to the fact that they've announced a change as I went to upload that video. So I'm kind of waiting until the later in the week, well, next week, until after the 8th when those changes happen, and I've just 5 format everything, and I've got no Forma left anyway, so the 3 Forma would be insanely useful, but I'm going for this, because I don't have any, and that sucks. What is the weekly act today? Kill 20 enemies while aim gliding. Easy. And I forgot to mention the thing I wanted to rant about here. You will notice when hovering over the Exilus cache here, yes, I'm using footage from before to do this. This isn't re-logging in or anything like that. That will not get you this. You will notice it doesn't tell you how many you have. This is the one big important thing that they really need to fix about this. 1050 days later, it doesn't tell you how many you have. This is the same problem with Forma. When you go to take Forma Blueprint as a reward, it tells you what you have. If you go to buy a Forma, it tells you how many you have. If you are doing anything and a built Forma is a reward, it tells you how many you have. But for the login system, it tells you you get 3. First off, it should be more than that. We're talking about a reward system that for the past 1050 days has had nothing, well, really it's more like 1,000 days, has had nothing happen to it. This is years now, which is a huge... I think it's... when was this actually changed? Update 23? Sometime in, I want to say, late 2018 when they did this. But I cannot remember. I looked this up last time we did this. And that is 3 years, near enough, of nothing happening to the reward system. It needs kind of just a bonus for people who are this far into it, where after you've had it 2 or 3 times, you get a second one, and by second one, as I mentioned before, you can get 2 of these, or it just adds 1 item to each of them. But the one thing I would love to see them do more than anything else would just be to add a little number here, or in the little window that pops up that says Forma cache containing 3 Forma, includes 3 Forma, that says you have this many Forma. So you can make, I'm going to call it educated decisions on what you are choosing, especially when the next one comes, because in 50 days, it's 50,000 Kuva, all the boosters for a week, or Endo. I think it's 30,000 Endo and 50,000 Kuva. That, I would still love to pick 2 of those. This one, not so much, but it would be nice if it told you how much you had. And with that, Ash is not amused. I was hoping he would do that silly there, that. But anyway, that's a really, really old joke. We'll leave this off here for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.